We'll start this drawing with a rough sketch as usual, because we'll be drawing over it again, so no need to do a fine sketch. A rough sketch is fine. Small, just rough doodles of leaves, some broad leaves, some flowers, and I'm thinking of doing it only on one side so that I get an idea of what and how I'll be coloring over it, rather than drawing on both sides. So I'm just doing the flowers on one side so that I get an idea where I'm going to put my flowers, and I'll just add the stems here and there. So our rough doodle is ready. We can begin a second step. So in the beginning I always scribble a few lines to know to get an idea of the color and the thickness of the line. So here I'm drawing the main stems and a few leaves. I like to fill in my leaves with the pen tool itself rather than the bucket tool, like you would do on pen and paper. I think it's very gratifying and very soothing to me. And now we are going to the sepal and the main flower part. So I make sure to use a different layer for different colors and different parts, so that I can make changes when I am not happy with something. So for the flower, I usually tend to choose a light pinkish shade so that it doesn't stand out. And again, as you can see, I'm roughly scribbling through it, because this is not a very detailed drawing. This is a rough doodle in itself. Just drawing these pink flowers is a very soothing process for me. And in the beginning it seems very daunting, because it's like you're starting from the start. But when you are somewhere in the middle and you see your progress one by one, like it all goes away. Finding the right green color is a very challenging part for me. So you will see me coming back to that green background again and again. So right now I'm trying to give it a darker shade to make it two-dimension. And like when I'm finished with it, I'll reduce the opacity so that it does not contrast this much. So the main filling part of the colors is finished, and we can move to the detail parts. So right now I'll only be doing the detailing, like adding a few lines here and there to give it a more of a depth, so that it does not look this plain. And yeah, that's it. Adding a few more leaves in the petals. It will be of a darker shade than the first pink color, so that there seems a depth to it. Now we can add as many embellishment as we want. So here I'm adding a few more flowers here and there, so that it looks more full. Adjusting the green backdrop of any of my doodles is like a bane of my existence. I find it so difficult, so I keep it for the last, and I keep adjusting it till I'm happy or till I have given up. So here I'm doing the soil part. Again, I thought this would be very difficult, but when you see the final product, I was quite happy with it. So just a few brown colors, and here I'm adding the grass I didn't have the template for grass, so I'm just adding a few lines, and on top of it again on a darker shade a greener lines. And once these two layers are done, we can always copy it and change the shape or rotate it, and then change the hue or saturation of the green colors, make it look fuller. I have tried to give it a watercolor effect so that I don't have to be, very clean about it, because halfway through I get very exhausted and I am, in a hurry to finish this. So most of the time I use the watercolor effect, lazy habit. So finally I am nearing the end of this doodle as well as my voiceover. So let me know if you liked it, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want, and share some of your own doodles. And yeah, happy doodling. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.